Hello, this is NinjaBob and welcome to episode 14 of Hollow Mountain, and there she is, the beautiful Hollow Mountain behind me, looking glorious in the morning sun. And yeah, we're gonna not spend much time out here today. In fact, we're not going to spend much time in the overworld at all. I thought we'd just crack on today and do some work. I seem to spend an awful lot of time talking in my videos and not enough time building. So we are going to try and get on. There is one very quick thing though that we're going to just quickly look at, because it's really annoyed me. I've got to be honest, it's really annoyed me. You may remember a couple of episodes ago we made ourselves a steakhouse. We made ourselves a burger bar, a restaurant over here. And I'm really pleased with it. I really love the way it looks. And underneath it is our slaughterhouse, which works really well, or at least it did. But someone at 4J or Mojang, whatever, someone needs to sort this out. They really do, because it's ridiculous, blimmin' ridiculous. Let me grab my wheat and you'll see the problem almost straight away. Ready? There's 2 bread and 3, and how about now? And how about now? Oh, I don't believe it. It's going to make me out to be a liar. It's going to make me out to be a liar. I can't believe it. I've done over all of them. You know what? 4J, Mojang, if you're watching, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to say mean things about you. Do you know what was happening? What was happening was I was getting the limit thing come up. I was getting the thing saying that I had too many animals in the world and that I couldn't breed anymore. They couldn't go into love mode. And it was, I was so annoyed. I couldn't believe it after I'd gone to all this effort to make this slaughterhouse. And it did work. It does work really well. Did a cow just die there? I think it did. I now can't push the button because I'll end up killing the babies as well as the grown-ups. But that's okay. I take it back. It's working. It's working perfectly. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why you why you mentioned it. Right, let's crack on. I said I wasn't going to spend too much time talking, and we've just a completely wasted journey. But honestly, the last 2 times I've tried to use that thing, it's come up with the animals cannot enter love mode because I've reached the limit. It is still a problem. It is still a problem. All jokes aside, it is still a massive issue for me. I don't understand why on a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One you got next generation technology. I really don't understand why it can't cope with more than 20 cows or 30 cows or whatever it is. It really should be capable of doing more than that. We are going to grab all of this stuff here because, well, we've made some significant progress with our golden XP farm, but I do need to do the redstone stuff. I'm going to try and do a little bit of it on video today, but not too much. Like I said, I don't want to get myself bogged down in that kind of thing on video. But I do like to try and give you a bit of an update. So what I've done is this thing that I showed you in the last episode, which I've just demolished. I've recreated it up in the Nether now. But at the moment it's manual. You need to push a button to make it work. Really, I want it to be automatic. I want it to have an on and off button. I don't want it going constantly. I want to be able to sort of switch it on and off when I'm ready to use it. But once it's running, I want it to happen automatically. I don't want to have to push a button every time to kill the zombie pigmen. So I think I've got everything I need. I've got plenty of food. I do need to eat, so let's have a quick bite to eat, and then let's head over to the Nether and we'll show you what we've done. So, if you didn't see the last episode, then, well, I do recommend you go and have a quick look, because I did give a quick update on what it was about. But what we are building over here in the Nether is an XP and gold farm. Mostly a gold farm. Because I want the gold blocks, and I want the gold blocks to make myself a pyramid to put a beacon on. Because I've got the wither skulls now. I haven't had to fight with the wither yet, but once I've killed the wither, I want to be able to get the beacon made, and I want to put it on blocks, and I'd really like to put it on gold blocks. And well, if we can get this thing working, we should have gold blocks in no time, because this thing is going to work really well. At the moment, it works unbelievably well. But not just for zombie pigmen. At the moment, it works really well for wither skeletons. It also works for ghasts rather well. You might have noticed my XP levels down at 7. Yeah, I have fallen off this thing a lot lately. I really have, just almost constantly. But look at this thing. It looks amazing, doesn't it? I've done, well, I've used about 2 double chests of yellow clay. Believe it or not, I've actually run out of yellow clay. I've got about 20 or 30 pieces up there to spare, but apart from that, they're all gone. Oh, there's a ghast. Oh, please don't spot me. Please don't spot me. Oh, it's so dangerous. One of the things I've got to do, I've got to get this ladder covered up. I really have got to get this ladder covered up because it's so dangerous. Like I say, the ghasts spawn all the time now, all the time. I also need to finish off this level. This is going to be our storage level, which means I need to get some slabs down here because I don't want zombie pigmen spawning on here. Go away. Thank you very much. And then up here is our killing area. And this is where... Whoa, did you hear that? Right, okay. So one of the missions for today is we've got to get walls on that thing, because otherwise it's only a matter of time before I get killed. I guess that was revenge for me killing that zombie pigman. That must have been a friend of his. Right, so this here is the crushing system. So the crushing system is going to do exactly what I showed you it was going to do before. We're going to be sort of enclosed in this area, so we'll be basically on the ladder or standing somewhere near here, possibly actually in this little area here. I'm going to see if I can make a little space for myself so I can move around just a little bit. But there's going to be glass blocks here blocking this in. And then what should happen, if I can just turn around and get around here, I'll show you. You'll push the button, or you won't push the button. It will happen automatically. But the wall extends out to here. So imagine when there's glass blocks here, any pigmen that were in this area will get crushed. So they'll get crushed. Their good stuff, their gold and everything will drop into these hoppers and down into a storage room beneath in the bit that's on fire at the moment. And yeah, the XP should sit on top of the hoppers, and I'll be here collecting it all up. And that'll be happening there, but it'll also be happening there, there and there. So it'll be coming from 4 different directions. The zombie pigmen are coming from up here, and we're going to be a little bit careful because of the ghasts and everything. But yeah, there are 2 spawning platforms up here. One is... Oh, what's going on? Right, there we go. There's one spawning platform. All complete, goes all the way out, it goes out 40 blocks in every direction, which is possibly slightly too much. I possibly didn't need to go quite that far, but the reason I did it that far, let me quickly show you. The orange mark shows, basically when you're in the middle, oh, look at them. The ghast is spawning right above us. Oh god! Right, so yeah, when we're in the middle, you'll find, or I think you'll find, that the pigmen will only spawn beyond the orange bit. They'll only spawn on the yellow part here, which is, I think from memory, that's 24 blocks all the way out to 40. How close he is. Thing is, if he goes down and spots me like he's about to, see, and he starts shooting, and it end up with a whole place on fire. What I really need to do. So this floor works perfectly. And ouch! That was a cracking shot, sir. Well done. I have to applaud you for that. That was amazing. Let me get myself tucked in here, so hopefully I've got more chance of not being set on fire. Uh-oh. Oh, look how busy it is. Now, the problem is I've done exactly the same up here, except there's no roof on it. Please don't shoot me. There's no roof on it, which means there's nothing to stop the ghast from spawning. And that is the problem. That is the problem, is that the place is constantly covered in ghasts. Now, when you're down here, it isn't really an issue, but what it will do is keep the spawn rate down. And obviously what I want up there is the maximum amount of zombie pigmen. I don't want them spawning in here. At the moment, while this place is under construction, that is bound to happen. There are places they can spawn. They can spawn on these red bits here, but they can also spawn on like blocks like this. So I need to half slab everything, basically, as soon as I can. But while this place is under construction, I just have to live with the fact that we get the odd zombie pigman come to visit. They're just curious. They're just interested to know what I'm up to. That's all. It's understandable. So, down here. Let's go down here and see if we can do some work down here. I need to grab myself some clay. Excuse me, buddy. Please don't go nicking my stuff. I need some white clay. So, oh, there you go. I had slightly more yellow left than I thought. So, I had 2 and a bit stacks. But I had 2 double chests of that stuff. That's literally all I've got. All of the chests in the overworld in my storage room are completely empty. The orange, I've also used exactly the same amount, but we had a lot more orange to start off with, to be fair. So, haven't really felt that. Haven't really felt the difference on that. Let me get rid of this and empty out my pockets a little bit. I guess we'll use some glass. Do you know what? I've got some glass smelting in the overworld. I meant to bring it with me. Never mind. We probably won't need it at the moment. But it would be nice. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to have glass all the way around this thing. And we'll try to get some slabs in here as well, just to make sure that nothing can sneak through. I don't think anything can, though. I don't think anything can go through a 1 high gap. But what we'll do is we'll get some slabs maybe on top of the hoppers or something, just to make sure, or behind the hoppers I should say, just to make sure that nothing can get to us. And like I say, we should be, in here, we should be perfectly safe. That'll all be completely covered up eventually once I'm done. And like I say, you'll get to it from in here. But what I do want is to get rid of this fire for a start, and then I need to wall this thing off, because otherwise we are going to get shot at all the time. And like I say, I've actually lost count of how many times I've been shot off this thing. Because what happens is, as you're balanced on the edges, trying to place your blocks and build the platforms that are above us, yeah, you just get shot. And the thing is, you don't hear them coming until it's too late. And all I grabbed was 18 bits of white clay. That was nowhere near enough. I don't know what I was thinking. Hello, mate. How'd you get there? God, you're trapped now, though, aren't you? Oh no, there's a way out there. Good, okay, okay. You're just being curious. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to be killing lots of you and your friends later. Hopefully, in this video, actually, I'm really hoping that we can do at least a trial run in this video today. I mean, that's going to be quite tricky. I need to make sure I'm as safe as I can be, but, well, like I say, it's not the safest place in the world to be, it really isn't, but that's kind of by design, so I can't complain, can I really? I'll tell you what would be nice. I don't know if you noticed, but out on the big platform, and as we come up, you can see it, there's a red pinstripe that we've put sort of through the middle, and it makes the whole thing look a little bit like a target. I think I'm going to do that now. I think if we have that red stripe continuing on our downstairs storage room, like I say, this room should be, in the end, purely for storage. But I think it'll also be a bit of a safe space. I saw a ghast there. Let's get walled up quick, quick, quick. I really don't want to get shot anymore. I really don't want to die on video. I don't know if I've died in this series yet, have I? I've definitely died since the start of the world, but I don't think I've died on video yet. Not yet. And I think it's almost guaranteed it's going to happen sooner or later. But yeah, I'd rather not today. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? That's I'm placing those wrong, and that's even more wrong. But I'm going to lose those two. They're going to drop. Yep, they got. Oh, might be able to get that one. I think I got that one actually. But oh well, as it happens, I haven't used much white clay, to be honest. That's why I decided to do this room in white. It's not really in keeping with the rest of the design, but I just wanted a change, really, and also to make it sort of a bit more distinct as you come up that ladder. To be fair, that's really the only place where you get a proper view of the whole thing at the moment. I might build myself some sort of viewing platform when this thing's done. I do want to do sort of a bit of a showcase video to be able to sort of show the whole thing off. And it would be nice if there was somewhere that you could stack up, you know, maybe sort of 50 blocks over in that direction or something, that you can get a good view without getting killed. But yeah, we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see about that. We've got so much work to do in this. I've had tons and tons of work, tons and tons of help, I should say, from Anfield Angel. She's not in the video with us again today, but she might join us later on, but probably not. But yeah, she's done tons of the work. She has done, and she has died loads as well. But in the last project, in the last big project we did, which was the slime farm, to be fair, I don't think I died during that project at all, but Anfield Angel did. And she wasn't very pleased when I told you all that, but she did. She died loads when we were doing that. Uh-oh, glass, quick, I'm gonna get shot, I don't want to get shot. Let's wall it up, there we go. I forgot that I wanted glass in this thing. I do want to be able to see out. I don't want it to be completely sealed off. And the good thing is it means we can see them, but for some reason they can't see us. I don't know how that works, but it does. Right, so, there's no point putting too much in the way of torches in here, because torches won't stop things from spawning. What will stop things from spawning is half slabs. So we need to go upstairs and grab ourselves some half slabs. Like I say, this is going to be the storage room, and these white blocks here, I should be able to quickly show you actually. If I just knock that one away, you'll see the hopper. That's where the hoppers are going to be collecting up our goodies, and then we'll have some sort of storage system down here. I don't really know exactly how much gold and rotten flesh we're going to gather up in this thing. I suspect a lot. I do suspect a lot, because the spawn rate is really, really high. Once we've got the ghasts and everything stop spawning, that everything spawns on these platforms. They spawn really quickly, and loads of them. Yeah, like I say, that's why we're so high up. The reason we built 100 blocks up in the air is so that we're not affected by what's going on underneath the roof. If we did this on the ground, we could have done this on the ground, especially seeing as I've gone for a crusher system. I'm not really worried about getting fall damage, so I could have, you might have been thinking to yourself, I could have done this on the ground, it would have been easier, and probably would have died less often as well. But what it would mean is that stuff could spawn underneath the roof, and that would keep our spawn rates down. So, like I say, the reason we've done it up here is because I wanted to keep the spawn rates as high as I possibly could. So yeah, as well as storage, the other thing I want this room to do is to be a bit of a safe area, because like I say, once we're up the ladder, it's going to be a bit of a tight spot. You're not really going to be able to move around much. Maybe like one block in each direction, but that's about it. So I want this to be sort of a slightly safer area, so that we can move around a little bit and stuff. Let's go and grab ourselves some slabs, shall we? And let's get this floor slabbed out. So yeah, I want this to be a sort of safe area. But what's really, really important is that this kind of thing stops happening. We cannot have zombie pigmen spawning in here once this thing is running, because the whole thing is based on us aggressing a zombie pigman. So we're going to hit a zombie pigman in the face with a bow, or maybe we'll just throw a snowball at them or something. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, we're going to get them aggressed and chasing us. And that's how we're going to get the XP, you see, because although we're not doing the killing, they're going to be aggressed. They're going to be in fighting mode, combat mode. And once they're in combat mode, once they die, they will drop XP, even if you don't strike the final blow. That's how this works. We're going to slab this out for now while I'm talking. But yeah, what that means is that obviously the vast majority of the pigmen are going to be out on the roof, which is fine. That's exactly, or the spawning platforms, I should say, which is exactly where they're meant to be. But if they're capable of spawning in here as well, I'm up there merrily collecting XP and all the rest of it. I could come down the ladder and find this room full of them. You know, they could all spawn inside here. So I need to half slab it. If you didn't know, no mobs can spawn on half slabs. That's why we're doing this. So we're going to cover the whole thing in half slabs. That will stop anything from spawning inside the room. That's the idea. So we completely slab this out, and that should keep us. This should make this room completely safe. Now they will still be angry. They will still be very, very angry, and will still keep attacking. But the reason we travelled 100 blocks across from the hole. So we came across on a minecart at the beginning, if you remember. We travelled 100 blocks across and then 100 blocks up. So my theory is that we go up here, we do our farming, our XP killing and all the rest of it, our XP gathering, and then when we're done, travelling down 100 blocks and across 100 blocks, by the time we get home, the zombies should have calmed down. The zombie pigmen should have calmed down. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Right, so what I did discover, my original plan was to cover these things in half slabs so that the zombie pigmen will stand on top of it. But actually, it stops the sticky piston thing from working. This whole sticky piston thing works with slime blocks, and they stick to most things. The only thing they don't stick to is obsidian. They also don't stick to there's a couple of other things, furnaces. Bedrock, and there's one other thing, I can't remember what it is now. But yeah, I've used obsidian, but it means if you put anything else. Now, I thought you'd get away with it if it was half slabs, bottom half slabs. I thought they would just sort of glide across the top, but they don't. They get stuck. So that's no good. So what we need to do is just put normal blocks here. They will be dying in this row here, so these hoppers should be enough anyway. However, if I place normal blocks here, or place blocks on top half like that, then something could spawn in it. Now, we should be behind the wall, so it shouldn't give us too much of a problem. But I think I want to try and avoid it if I can. I want to try and avoid anything spawning if I can. Because, I've just realised I've picked up that red clay, and as soon as I've done it, I've realised I've made a mistake, haven't I? Because I said I was going to put that red stripe in. And now I can't because I've covered the place in half slabs. What I was going to... Let me do this bit. Let's stick to one thing at a time here. Right. So I'm going to put this across here. And then I'm going to get my glass. Because the other thing that beasties can't spawn on is glass. So if I cover this area in glass here, like that, it means nothing should be able to spawn here. But they will land here, and then they'll get pushed by that wall, and it extends and gets squished just along here. Now, let me just have a quick think. We'll leave the stripe for now. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Oh, wrong way. Go down, 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 down. What I'm going to do. In fact, you know what? Should we just do it? It won't take a second, will it? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're going to knock out 1, 2, 3, 4 along here. Then we're going to knock out the white blocks from here, like so. And we're going to replace them with red blocks. And you know what we are? We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. For the time it will take to do that. The only thing is, obviously, we're losing the white blocks now because they're falling down to the ground. But that gives me an excuse to go down, gather them up, and then I can show you why I'm doing this in the first place. Because I do think it's going to look cool. I do think it will look cool having this. Because, like I say, I think it'll make it look a bit like a target. And not that this, I don't know, it's not really relevant. I just think it's cool looking. Things don't have to be relevant, do they? I just want it to look good. It's this thing has got, obviously, it's got a couple of different functions. They're important functions. They're going to be gathering us up vital resources, lots of gold, and we should get some enchanted golden swords and the occasional gold ingot as well. You can get them as a rare drop. But I do also want it to look good. You know, let's not dismiss this, you know. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, that's not important, Bob. Concentrate on what matters. But it's important to look good when you're doing these things. It really is. Like I say, I want to do a showcase video of this thing one day. And I want to show this off to people. And that was the wrong spot, wasn't it? That's not where I want to go. Where's my white? Let's grab some white. I've gone in the wrong spot. I meant to go one across. It does get a little bit confusing, actually, because... when I built this thing with this being the centre, and then as soon as I got up here, I suddenly realised that actually, no, of course, it's the spot where you climb that's the centre. this, and this ladder here are actually surrounding the centre. So it does get a bit confusing. It does get a bit confusing. Let's just stick some torches up here. Hello, Mr. Gust. I might put the glass slightly further up, actually. I might put another row of glass above that, seeing as we're up on slabs now, so the glass is a little bit low. Right, so where was I? I've done that side, but I haven't done that side. Right, there we go. There we go. So let's dig away here. And while we're thinking about it, we'll dig away here as well, and here and here. And let's dig away that one and that one. And I do need to go and get that white. You know what? I've got tons and tons and tons of clay. I really have. I've hollowed out a mountain, if you didn't know. I've hollowed out an entire stained clay mountain. So I'm not. There's not. Can't believe I just did that. Did you see me do that? Did you see me do that? Oh, honestly. Right, let's slow down just a little bit. Red, 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 red. There you go. I've probably lost a load of half slabs now as well, haven't I? They probably all fell down. Right, nearly there, nearly there. Let's dig this away. So yes, I've got tons and tons of stained clay. I really have. But the thing I've got most of is hardened clay. I've got, I think it's 15 double chests full of hardened clay, which is pretty astonishing, it has to be said. Right, we're going to go down there, we're going to go and gather up the stuff we dropped. So that is pretty astonishing. But the benefit with the white, the yellow, and we're being shot at, oh my word, quick, let's get out of here, let's get out of here, let's get out of here. Oh, he's hit the thing, do you see that ladder drop there? Oh man. Right, okay, let's get down to the bottom. Let's gather up our goodies. Let's gather up that ladder, because otherwise we're going to have a problem getting up there, aren't we? Oh, I should have had some spare ladders down here, shouldn't I? I didn't think of that. Didn't occur to me that could happen. Uh-oh. 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 There he is. There he is. There he is. Quick, take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Get rid of that fireball. Go away. Ah! Oh, man. Oh, man. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. Oh, that's a terrible shot. You'd think I'd be getting good at this by now, wouldn't you? The amount of gas that I've had to deal with. There we go. And the trouble is you can't put the fire out here. Look. All we can do is place blocks on it. That's the only thing you can do. Because it's, technically speaking, you shouldn't be able to do anything up here because it's obviously, yeah, we've sort of got here via a glitch. If you're wondering, by the way, you can get up here. You can throw ender pearls to get through the bedrock, but you can break bedrock just as I have. There is a video that I've done of that. Episode 10, I think, in this series was where I did it. So if you are wondering how you can do that, go and watch episode 10. I think it's episode 10. There'll be a link on the screen anyway. But go and check out that video, and that'll show you how you actually get up onto the roof of the nether and punch a hole through. As far as I'm aware, it still works. Someone said on the comments the other day that it wasn't working for them, so I don't know if they've patched it. There has been a patch quite recently, so maybe they've fixed it, because, you know, it is a glitch. There's no getting away from that. It is a glitch. I do play 100% in survival mode, but I've kind of, you know, I've used what some people might consider to be a cheat here, because, yeah, like I say, technically speaking, this is a glitch. You're not supposed to be up here. But that's how this whole thing works, and that's why it works so well. And tell me that doesn't look good. Tell me that doesn't look good, but that stripe there, I think that looks awesome. I'm really pleased with that, and it continues. Nearly. It continues the pattern that goes across the whole thing, you know. And yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm glad I did that while I was thinking of it. Right, let's get our ladders ready. I really don't want to get shot anymore. Oh, it looks like he took out 3. Okay, hold on. Let's get into sneak mode. Where's that third one come from? 1, 2. Oh, man, as he hits... Oh, he's hit further up as well. Oh, where's the ladder gone? Oh, no. I don't have any spare ladders on me. I can't reach. Oh, what's going on? It must have dropped. Okay, all right, let's go back down. Let's go back down. It must have dropped. He might have actually destroyed them. Oh, man. Oh, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. Oh, right. In that case, I'm going to cut the video. I'm going to go grab some ladders. I'm going to get myself a chest as well to keep spare ladders in, just in case that happens again. But it does emphasise the point that I really need to cover this thing up. I really need to sort of build walls or at least glass pillars up all the way up to protect myself, because yeah, that kind of thing is likely to happen. So we do need to get this thing better protected. Right, we're approaching the end of the video anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go and grab some ladders, take you up there, and then we'll see if we can do a bit of a trial run on this. It's not going to be working 100%, it's not going to be perfect, but that's what we're going to do. So I will be back in just a second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. And I've realised I am very, very close to sort of running out of time in this video. So what I've done is I've quickly come back up here. I've got myself some spare ladders and I've fixed that. and what you've joined me doing here is just quickly half slabbing the entire place. I'm just going to try and make sure that nothing can spawn inside here and spring a surprise on me. I want to do my best to make sure that I'm as safe as I can be, because we're going to give it a go. It's probably completely insane because it's nowhere near ready to go, but we're going to give it a go anyway, because I promised at the start of the video that we'd have a trial run, and yeah, I'm going to try and be good to my word. We're going to just need to try and we're going to have to do it sort of manually, so it's not going to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But let me just quickly get rid of that slab there. This has taken so much longer than I expected, but then I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. This is a ridiculous build that I'm doing here, and like I said, as I've mentioned before, we do it all completely in survival, and it's yeah, there are no shortcuts here. There are no shortcuts. This is the only way I would ever play the game. And I do want to quickly mention, actually, that in the last video, you know what, not just in the last video, but in a lot of recent videos, I've had some really, really nice comments. People saying that, you know, I'm one of the only reasons they still sort of keep up with the YouTube Minecraft community and all of that kind of thing, and that they, you know, that they love my videos. And I want to just say a massive thank you, because obviously it's a very recently started, this channel. I've been around on YouTube for quite a while now, but it's, you know, it's a very new channel for me. And I know a lot of you sort of wondered why on earth I'd started a new channel. It probably seemed completely insane at the time. But the funny thing is, guys, that this is... not that I wanted a smaller channel, but what I have right now is exactly what I was hoping for. I've got 100 subscribers or so. I think it's 102, 103, something like that. Which is obviously, you know, we were nearly 1,000 before. But you guys are all with me, and that's what really matters to me, to be honest. I had 900 subscribers before, and yet I was only getting, you know, 30, 40, 50 views on each video. And you think, well, where is everybody? And the answer is that, you know, some people subscribe to the channel and then they move on. They move on. They're bored of Minecraft. They're bored of me. They're bored of YouTube. Whatever. I don't know what it is, but they move on. And I get that. I get that. I went for a big period where I didn't play the game at all, so I completely and utterly understand. But it does make it hard when you're trying to make YouTube content. You're trying to make videos, and you think, right, well, these 800 people or these 900 people are gonna love my new video, and then when you look, no one's watched it, and you're, oh man, what am I doing wrong? And it took me a little while to sort of realise that I wasn't doing anything wrong. It just, the world moves on a little bit, and so yeah, like I say, that's kind of why I wanted this fresh start. I wanted to be able to sort of separate those people that had, you know, maybe had been fans once but weren't anymore. And that's, like I say, I don't judge those people. I understand they've moved on, and I completely get it. But the 100 or so of us that are still here, I'm so grateful to every single one of you, because going by the likes and the comments on the videos, it looks like you're watching every video, and what more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? All I do is make videos to be watched, and so yeah, all I can really ask for is for you to watch them, and you guys are, and you're absolutely with me, and I just want you to know that that's appreciated. Now, I admit I am kind of filling in time here, because I'm down to the last few blocks here. I've run out of slabs. I'm gonna have to take a bit of a gamble here, because I can't fill in the whole thing. So I'll tell you what, we'll use a bit of glass. I've got a silk touch, so I won't be losing anything here. I just want to be as sure as I can that nothing is going to spawn on my face once we do this. We are basically going to trap ourselves inside this thing, and then we're going to make some zombie pigmen as angry as we can and see what happens. And we're going to try and push this button just here, and that's going to set off the wall, and hopefully we're going to crush some pigmen. Hopefully. Right, what I do need to do though is I need to block this area off here, just in case anything comes through. I guess I could build down that way as well. Nothing can get through there. I guess a baby could possibly get through there, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. It's a risk I'm willing to take. In fact, if I do that, they can't get me. Right, I think I'm as safe as I can be in here. Let's just grab a few more. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I need more glass. And I can't reach it. It's over there. Oh, right, no, I still can't reach it. Back. Right, go. There's a bit of me that thinks I should have just gone for it and just, you know, what's the worst that could happen? I could die? What? Like I haven't died before building this thing. I've died about 1,000 times building this thing. So what? But, you know, I'd rather not. Who actually wants to die? Not me. Not me. Right, okay. That bit's safe. That bit's as safe as it can be. I suppose something could spawn up there, but I don't think it will. So let's just do that just in case. Right, so we're now trapped inside here. This is the bit that we don't want to trap. I did want to have slabs along there just to make sure that nothing could sneak through, but I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Nothing has spawned in here. So now what we do is we're going to come up here. This is the risky bit. This is where all the ghasts and everything are going to be. Now the only place, realistically, these guys can fall, they can drop into all kinds of areas, but the only one that they can go all the way down is down there. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. What we're going to do is we're going to seal ourselves in. Oh, misplaced that block there, but never mind. We're going to seal ourselves in as best as we can. It's a bit quiet up here actually. There's not much going on up here, but oh well. Okay, I'm sure it'll get busy enough once we make the pigmen angry. Right, let's have a quick look around. Oh, there's a lot of magmas. That's no good to me. I don't want magma cubes. See, this is the trouble. This is the trouble with having so many other things spawning, because the other thing that I forgot to mention that can spawn up here right now is wither skeletons, and that's no good either, because, yeah, wither skeletons, I don't think the crusher will work on them because they're too tall, and sorry, I got distracted there. Yeah, I don't think the wither skeletons will get killed by the crusher because they're too tall, and all they're doing is keeping the spawn rate down. No, okay, I'm as safe as I can be, guys. I'm as safe as I can be, and I don't think that's very safe, but I'm as safe as I can be, so we'll give this a go. And we'll see what happens. Wish me luck. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm so unprepared, but I promised you, dead zombie pigmen. Here come the zombie pigmen. Oh. Hello? Why aren't you angry? Why aren't you angry? You should be furious. There you go. Why did that take 2 attempts? In fact, they're still not angry. What's going on? What's going on? Guys, why aren't you angry with it? Is it because you can't see me? Is it because you can't see me? Okay, maybe if I... break the slab? Will that make you angry? Why aren't you angry? Be angry! Oh, no. No. This I did not expect. I did not expect this to be part of the problem. Hello. I didn't fill in the corners, did I? So now you can't fall down. Oh, man. Oh, man. Right, what if I just try to get over here a little? If I come over like this... Oh, they're not following. I've not filled this in properly. I guess this is what you get when you try to do things in a rush. I've obviously messed this up somehow, haven't I? I've obviously not got this right. But why aren't they angry? Why aren't they getting angry? They should be furious. They should be going crazy at this point. You know that if you were... Go away. You're not welcome. No one invited you. You know that if you were running around in the nether, if you were out there right now trying to get glowstone, or trying to get, I don't know, nether quartz or something, and you accidentally did it, you accidentally did it with your pickaxe or something, you know that every pigman that you could see, and their mates, would be going absolutely berserk and trying to kill you. And yet here we are, I'm deliberately shooting them, I'm killing them on purpose, and they're not even bothered, they're not even... Okay, right, here we go. Hello, mate. You are going to be our one and only test subject. This wasn't designed for you. You're probably going to feel a little bit singled out. But what's wrong with your mates? Why aren't they angry with me? Why aren't they angry? Right, okay, guys, we are running out of time for the video, so I'm going to push this button, and we're going to try killing this zombie pigman and see what happens. There we go, he's being suffocated. Let's see if the goodies drop down. They should arrive in that hopper just there. If I've got the timing right, let's see if I have. There goes the gold nugget, and there's the XP. So there's the good news. The good news is, when they die, they drop everything that I was hoping they would drop. Look, they've dropped nuggets, they've not dropped rotten flesh, and I got a couple of bits of XP off them. That part of it is 100%. That part of it is 100% perfect. The bad news is that out of all of these pigmen, only one of them was interested in killing me. What on earth? What on earth? Oh, here we go, here we go. Here's another interested fella. Oh, right, okay, well look. I've obviously got some fine-tuning to do, haven't I? Yes, chaps. Yes, I have. And now I'm being shot at by a ghast. So I'm going to get back down into this room here where I'm nice and safe. Get away from those explosions. I really don't. I can't believe that's the way it's ended. Something isn't right, is it? Something isn't right. But we're going to have to get it fixed in the next episode because we are very much out of time. Thank you very much for sticking through the video, even though it didn't quite go to plan. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in episode 15. Bye!